We're ready? Good evening. Welcome to the School District of Springfield Township Board of School Directors Interim Board Meeting, November 2nd, 2015. Let's all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Reading of the mission statement, Mr. Lapidus. Not taking no for an answer.
The mission of the School District of Springfield Township is to educate and develop all students as learners and citizens who are high-achieving, resilient, and responsible in the changing global community.
Thank you. Roll call.
Mr. Chapman. Here. Ms. Casalis. Mr. Lapidus. Here. Mr. Rayer. Here. Mr. Richardson. Here. Ms. Sarsfield. Dr. Taratuski.
Here.
Mr. Taylor. Here. Ms. Lipinski.
Here. Announcements. The board, at its discretion, may videotape all or any portion of public board meetings subject to the limitations set forth in Policy 006.2, Broadcasting of Meetings. Board meetings will be broadcast on Friday afternoon following the board meeting. Are there any public comments on agenda items? Reports and information. Number 1, reports of committees. Property Committee, I will be giving the Property Committee report tonight. The Property Committee met on Friday, October 3rd, 2015 at 8:15 a.m. We reviewed the feasibility study that was presented by Gilbert Architects a few months ago. They reviewed the data, the building capacity analysis, the evaluations of all of our facilities, the program analysis, and we also asked them in a what-if scenario to give us the cost of a renovation of Enfield instead of the proposed rebuilding of it. So they did put that cost comparison together for us. Out of the meeting, we also asked for some additional information. The next step with the feasibility study is for the business office to put together some financial information for the board, and then once we have that financial information, we'll then go out to the community and start talking about this feasibility study and asking for input. Next, we discussed a change order that will be coming from the high school library roof. That change order cost is still being negotiated. We also talked about the Erdenheim and Middle School HVAC commissioning, where it's proposed to bring in a review of all of the HVAC systems for Erdenheim and the middle school. We're going to have a follow-up discussion about that. We didn't feel like we had enough information. We are also undergoing the AHERA inspection, the ADHERA inspection, and this is an ongoing federal requirement to comply with Asbestos Hazard Emergency Response Act. That inspection is underway, and we will be getting a final report for that, which we will then post on the district website and in each building. That is all. Does anyone have any questions? Okay, thank you. Now we'll move on to the administrative report.
Well, unfortunately, I noticed that Mrs. Jervis Schultz, who was our former board vice president, seems to have left the room, and I was hoping to have the opportunity to be able to recognize her. We did invite her back this evening to thank her for her service on the Board of School Directors, but we sent her our good wishes. Unfortunately, she moved from the area, which is the reason why she no longer was able to serve on the board, but she did come back tonight so we could present present her with a plaque in recognition of her service and her years on the board. We do have one other board member who is going off, and that is Mr. Elton Richardson. And I want to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Richardson for his wonderful 4 years of service on the board. He's contributed through many committees. He served as our representative to the Eastern Center for the Arts and Technology. He's been a passionate supporter of issues pertaining to access and equity and excellence in the district, and he's really served his constituents here in the community very well. So Elton, we want to wish you all the best. We hope you'll continue to come back and visit us, and that you will continue to take an interest in the goings-on of the board, and we wish you and your family continued good luck and much success in everything that you do. And thank you. We will have a plaque for Mr. Richardson. Unfortunately, it has not yet arrived back from the engraver, but when it gets here, we'll make sure that you get it and get the appropriate recognition along with it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So of course, when a board member goes off the board, that's a true sign that there's elections that are coming up. So tomorrow is election day, and I would urge everyone to please go out and make sure that you vote. Here in the district, we have a wonderful day of technology planned for our entire staff. We're very much looking forward to it. Staff have a cafeteria menu of options from which to choose tomorrow on a number of different relevant topics. We have a keynote speaker who's coming in at 8 o'clock in the morning, and after that, staff will be able to go to several sessions of their own choosing designed to fit their needs and their interests. So we're very much looking forward to the in-service day. And finally, just a quick reminder, I would like to remind the board that work on the cafeteria is continuing. Brickwork is up on the addition, so we're hoping that things will continue to progress so that hopefully things will be finished by the time we go off for Christmas break.
Thank you for adding that update on the cafeteria. I see it every day. As I drive my daughter to school, I'm like, oh, there's brick today. So we're coming along, hopefully. Okay, we're moving on to new business. Personnel attachment. The recommended motion, the Board of School Directors approves the following personnel as presented in the attachment: certificated personnel, support personnel, temporary personnel, conference workshop attendance. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments? Okay.
In looking at the workshop attendance, there's a workshop that's from March 19th to the 23rd, 2015. I'm wondering if that's 2015 or 2016. Are we approving that retroactively? Or
Rich, that's the school due, that's 2016, correct? 2016.
okay,
It's a typographical error, which we will correct. Thank you for
Sure.
bringing it to our attention.
Just wanted to make sure. Thanks.
Anyone else? Mr. King?
Mr. Chapman. Aye. Mr. Lapidus. Aye. Mr. Rayer. Aye. Mr. Richardson. Aye. Dr. Taratusky.
Aye.
Mr. Taylor. Aye. Ms. Lipinski.
Aye. Number 2, incentive compensation payment. Recommended motion. The Board of School Directors approves a non-reoccurring incentive compensation payment to Dr. Nancy M. Hacker, intended to be compensation for the purpose of PEASers, as the result of Dr. Hacker's meritorious performance during the 2014-2015 school year, pursuant to the incentive compensation provisions in her employment agreement dated June 19, 2013, in the amount of $10,000, less legally required withholdings. It is understood that Dr. Hacker's compensation will increase for the 2015-2016 school year to $206,323.48, less legally required withholdings. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second? Second. Just pick. It was a tie. Any questions or comments?
Give it to Elton.
I would like to thank Dr. Hacker publicly for continually doing a wonderful job leading the district. We all greatly appreciate it.
Thank you, and I'm very indebted to the board. I'm very fortunate to be working with a great group of people who really understand the needs of the district and support my entire administrative team in terms of our efforts to try to improve things in the district. So thank you all very much.
Mr. King?
Mr. Chapman?
Aye.
Mr. Lapidus?
Aye.
Mr. Rayer? Aye. Mr. Richardson?
Aye.
Dr. Teretuski?
Aye.
Mr. Taylor?
Aye.
Ms. Lipinski?
Aye. Are there any public comments on non-agenda items? Future meeting dates, school board meeting, Tuesday, November 17th, 2015, 7 p.m., Freeze Memorial Lobby. Reorg/school board meeting, Tuesday, December 1st, 2015, 7 p.m., Freeze Memorial Lobby. Board committee meetings, Finance Committee meeting will be on Thursday, November 5th, 2015, at 5 p.m. in the Administrative Building. Property Committee meeting, Friday, November 20th, 2015, 8:15 a.m. Administration Building. Thanks, everyone, for coming out tonight. Have a good night. Motion to adjourn.